Hello, I'm Robin Bilasarian, and I am a practitioner and trainer with the Emotional Freedom Technique for the last 27 years. I train all over the country and all over the world. I'm going to do another video on how you work with trauma, but a lot of people think that once you have taken away the old trauma that you're done. And I want to tell you, you're not done. You're not done at all because what you need to work on now, and I'm going to call it post-traumatic growth, but truly what happens is these clients have embarrassing gaps. They didn't learn things when they should have. For instance, they didn't learn to make a phone call. And I can personally remember being about 11, being horrified that my mother wanted me to make phone calls on my own, to arrange things, even to order a pizza. And she pushed, and eventually it was easy for me. So they have gaps, like making phone calls, like walking into stores, like knowing how to get a hold of a doctor if they need to, GYN visits. And so what you're going to do is you're going to very carefully pull each of these apart. And those of you who know me know that I very much like working with the tabletops. And so you're going to have new tabletops. And like I said, you think your work is done, and your work is really not done. And so you're going to find each one of their issues, and you're going to put it on a tabletop. And I'm going to bring up that slide. So let's go with their fear of making phone calls. And on top of the table would be the fear of making phone calls. And with that, you would try to find out, what is it about making phone calls? Where do you feel that in your body? What else bothers you about doing that? And you're going to dissect it. So let's start by saying, okay, and so if you remember tabletops, table topics, the top of the table is the main issue. Then you find the legs and you take down the legs. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on fear of making a phone call, perhaps even to set up a doctor's appointment. And so you ask them, what are you afraid of? And they're afraid that they're doing the wrong thing, or they're afraid they're going to be silly. And 0 to 10, how scary is it for you to make a phone call? And by the way, this could be a phone call. This could be going to a GYN appointment. This could be applying for a job interview. This could be getting a new driver's license. It's the whole gamut of things that they just didn't get because they were paralyzed and because there was no important adult that was trying to help them learn this stuff. So you ask them 0 to 10, how upsetting is it to make this phone call? It's a 10. And as you think about it, where do you feel that in your body? They usually show you. They grab their throat, their chest. So let's say it's their chest, or their chest is pounding. There's your EFT intervention. Even though my chest is pounding, I'm a good person and I choose to believe that this is temporary and I'm safe and I'll get over this. My chest is pounding. I can feel it pounding. And it's pounding around an 8. It's very close to the same number. My chest is pounding like an 8. My chest is pounding like an 8. I can feel my chest pounding. I can feel my chest pounding. I can feel my chest pounding. My chest is pounding. My chest is pounding. My chest is pounding. And do that 3 times and ask them, you were an 8. Tune into your chest now. And where are you? I'm a 4. You've got your 2 to 4 points. Just keep going. Do it again. Anything that's successful in EFT and tapping, just do it again. It's like jumping jacks. One is okay, but if you do 10 or 20, you really get the workout. So I'm still afraid. I still feel my tight chest as I think about calling to make a doctor's appointment. I still feel my tight chest as I feel like I'm going to call the doctor. I still feel a tight chest. My chest is tight. I can feel my chest is tight. I can feel it. I can feel my chest pounding. I can feel my chest pounding, and I am going too fast. So slow it down, but I want to make this video succinct. Okay. My chest is pounding. My chest is pounding. Do that 3 times. Ask them again. How is your chest? Okay, they're going to tell you it's a 0. Now go back to the top of the table. And where are you now with your fear of making a phone call? Don't be surprised if it's significantly dropped because their thought, their emotion, and their physical manifestation is entwined. And you can treat any one of the 3 of them. So they may say to you, no, I'm good. I'm good. I can make that phone call, or I'm a 2. And you ask them what's holding it at a 2. And they may say, I don't want to feel silly. I've never done this before. As a therapist, as a good friend, practice with them. You can do that. Hello, this is the doctor's office, and help them know the words. And even after doing that, I feel silly when I'm calling the doctor. I feel silly when I'm calling the doctor. I feel silly. I don't know what to say. I feel silly. I don't know what to say. I feel silly. I don't know what to say. I feel silly. I don't know what to say. So the main point of working with these issues that come up afterwards is for the client, they're embarrassed because they're not big things and they see the world that can do that. But understand that the people in their lives didn't push them to do these things. And also, they may have just found ways to avoid it. Yet they're important to give them these life skills. So, with that, I think you're off and running, and good luck.